My name's Jasmine and I'm from TidyHQ. Are you dreading your upcoming AGM setup? What if I told you that you could have your entire AGM structured, scheduled and ready to go in under 10 minutes? By the end of this video, you'll have everything you need to run a professional AGM that meets your peak body's requirements, and it makes your life as a secretary so much easier. So let's dive in. The first thing you'll need to do is log into your TidyHQ account. You'll need to navigate over to the Meetings app on the left-hand side of your screen. If you do not have the Meetings app, simply head over to Apps and download the Meetings app. Once you've downloaded it, it should display on the left-hand side, and all you need to do is select New Meeting. Here you are creating your AGM. Now you'll need to give a name of the meeting. So for this example, we're going to run an AGM structure. Give it a very clear name. You can also add a location, a date, a time. For this example, I'm just going to add a date and I'll also add a time. So we'll say 4 p.m. start with a 6 p.m. finish. You can also add a short description if you like. You also can add the chairperson and the minute taker. So generally a minute taker will be your secretary. So if you inputted the roles within your TidyHQ account, if you type in the role secretary, it should come up and it should have the current admin that is assigned to that role. If you do not have this set up, please see our support help guides on how to do this or contact us and we can help you with this. For the chairperson, we'll put the president. You've now assigned a chairperson and a minute taker. Now it's time to add their agenda items. For this example, I'll just add some agenda items. I've now added all my agenda items. On this example, let's just say you have accidentally put the agenda items in the incorrect order. To move them around, you just need to click these 3 little dots here. So for example, the Treasurer's report and financial statement, perhaps this is coming before the President's report. Click on it and move it and it will shuffle the agenda item like so. If you need to add subtopics, you can also do this. So you can see we've got to accept the minutes of the previous AGM. So under that, we need to do the motion here. So if I just click the 3 dots, it will add it as a subtopic. You can see the owner will just automatically select chairperson. You can always override this as well. You can also select a type for the agenda item. So is it for noting? Does it just need to be noted? Does there need to be an action, or is it just a discussion point? For this example, I'll just go ahead and add some. You can also set a duration for each topic. And you can also add an attachment. So if you have the Treasurer report, you can attach this to your agenda. So that way when you send the agenda item, they'll also get the attachments. Your agenda is now ready. All you need to do is click Create Meeting. Now your annual general meeting is ready. The next step is sending the invites. As you can see, there is Send Invites here. Click Send Invites. It will automatically invite your chairperson and minute taker. If you're using the roles and the group function within Tidy, you can use this to invite your invitees. To do this, you would just type in the role. So as an example, if I type in Vice President, we can see Jason is part of the Vice President. It will add him to be an invite. On this example, we won't go through the groups, but essentially if you have imported your contacts into Tidy and you have different groups set up, so for example, you might have the 2025 committee members, the 2025 members, or you could just have your coaches or so on. All you would need to do is type in that group and it will grab everyone that is assigned to that group and you can invite them. Alternatively, you can just invite them via email, or you can create it as a public link and send the public link to everyone. So let's invite our committee. The invites have now been sent. The system will automatically generate a professional meeting invitation with all the details. It will include the date, time, location, agenda, and any attached items. It will also include an option for them to RSVP, so they can click yes, no, or maybe attending. As mentioned, if your member contacts are elsewhere, don't worry. Your public meeting link can be shared via Facebook, email, newsletters, or however you usually reach your members. I'm going to show you how to create a public link. If you click this little drop-down menu here and click Make Public, this will automatically create a link that you can share. If I go like so, they'll now be able to see the meeting. If you're also using the web pages within Tidy, this information will also display on the web page. Before your AGM, use this overview to track RSVPs. To do this, head into the dashboard once you're ready to start taking your meeting minutes. So you would simply locate to the dashboard and head over to your meeting, and then you will head into view details of that particular meeting. So we're working on the AGM. On the arrow drop down here, you would click Manage Invites. Here you can select who is attending and who isn't. For this example, we'll say Jason's not attending, and click Done. You will now have an attendance record for that meeting as well. Now it's time to start doing the meeting minutes. To do the meeting minutes, all you need to do is click Start Meeting, and you can follow the agenda right in Tidy and start typing your meeting minutes. Record notes, add attachments, add decisions, and add tasks. So, for example, if we scroll down to this motion here that we need to accept the previous AGM meeting minutes, all you need to do is come to this decision and you can say motion passed. If we scroll down here, perhaps we could write noted for the details, but perhaps there was something missing from the financials. And the treasurer needs to follow up. So simply do this, and then you can type in the treasurer, and then you can type in a due date, and that will create an action item for the treasurer. So the next time they log into their Tidy account and head to tasks, they will have an outstanding task item. They will also be sent the task once the meeting minutes are finalized. So you can just scroll through and add in all your meeting agenda items like so. So if you just go to next item, you can just keep going and adding all your meeting minutes. Once you're happy with your meeting minutes, all you need to do is click Save and Close, and then you can send them directly from Tidy. All you need to do is click Share Meeting Minutes, and then find the invite list and share the minutes. Your minutes have now been shared. Because we have also created this public link, the minutes will also be available here. So they'll be able to see all the details as well. You have now successfully set up an AGM, sent the invites directly from Tidy, created action items, and also created meeting minutes all in one location. If you need a hand with any of this, our customer success team is running free 15 minutes AGM power-up sessions for all clubs. You can book yours by contacting us at support@tidyhq.com.